What's up YouTube, it's your boy Stans here, and welcome back to a brand new Pixelmon video here on the channel. We are going to be covering Pixelmon Generations 8.1.1. 8.1.1. I said that correctly. I got a little confused there myself. But this update is, in my opinion, is a very, very big one when it comes to the Pokédex, because we can officially say that for the time being, of course, Generation 9 hasn't been announced anytime soon, right? For the time being, Pixelmon Generations is at 100% when it comes to the Pokédex. That means we have all the Galarian forms, we have all the legendary Pokemon, we have any Pokemon that you can think of that's official, which is pretty cool. So we're going to be covering pretty much all the new stuff added into today's update. I'm pretty excited about this. I need to get out here and make more videos for you guys. I keep promising 2 a week, and I get you maybe 1 at times a week. I want to get you guys more videos. I want you to get excited for this mod pack. And just start playing. You know, I have a lot of people in my Discord. If you guys haven't joined already, check the description below, join my Discord, that always ask me, what Pixelmon servers do you recommend? And I have quite a few that I would recommend for you guys to join and try out for yourselves, to be honest, because I give you guys 4 different options of, you know, servers that I trust. You guys can try it out, have some fun with it, see which one you guys like, see what you and your friends like, and things like that. If you guys are excited for today's Pixelmon update, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys, thank you so much for helping me reach my goal of reaching 2,000 subscribers here on the channel before my birthday. My birthday was on July 16th, so MVP to all you guys for helping me reach that goal. I kind of have been hinting at recent live streams that I might do like a 2K subscriber special. That's going to be coming soon, I believe, I hope. I keep telling myself that I'm going to stream on one of the servers that I recommend to people on Sunday. I don't know if that's going to happen, but, you know, I keep saying it. So if I say it and I project it, I'm going to manifest it and it's going to happen. So hopefully I see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in this project. Let's get started with today's video. So this update is going to be really, really big on Galarian variant Pokemon. You know, we've already pushed 100% Pokédex completion. We pretty much covered every new Pokemon that you can think of except the Galarian variants. So that's going to be what we're covering here today. We're going to go through all the additions. Some of them have variant, so they're variant Pokemon, right? That has different typings, things like that. Some of them even have an exclusive evolution, if that makes any sense. So where regular Farfetch'd does not evolve, Galarian Farfetch'd does. And there's a few Pokemon in here that kind of play off that way, and we're going to go over them. As we go through each one, we're going to be talking about pretty much kind of what makes them special. Some of them, there might not be anything really special about them, but we're going to cover that, talk about it a little bit, and pretty much go over it. So first things first, we're going to be taking a look at Corsola, Galarian Corsola. This is now a Ghost-type Pokemon. Why? Because the Mareanie and Toxapex have been eating this thing non-stop in Alola. Now when it migrated over to Galar, well, it's kind of dead. But this thing's actually really beefy if you throw an Eviolite on it. Its evolution in the form of Corsola actually, design-wise, looks phenomenal. This is not the greatest in battle, however. You do still want to go with Galarian Corsola in this instance. With Eviolite, it's so much better. It pretty much is the way to go if you're going to be using one of these 2 Pokemon. Next, we have Darumaka and Darmanitan, of course, Gen 5 Pokemon that now have a variant. These Pokemon are actually really cool. Darmanitan in this instance is a powerhouse. Why? Because of its ability. Guerrilla Tactics actually acts like a built-in choice band, so it boosts that attack stat. It's already a quick Pokemon. You can invest in some speed, EV-wise and stuff like that. Even then, it also has the Zen mode form, which there, you know, boost the attack, boost the speed. That's a very powerful Pokemon to deal with as well. So Darmanitan has 2 different options you can play with, and it's such a good Pokemon. So it's something that you guys might want to look like. It's a snowman too. It's like Olaf. Next, we have Farfetch'd and Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd, of course, these guys being exclusive to Pokemon Sword, have a really neat way to actually evolve. Farfetch'd needs to get 3 critical hits in 1 battle for it to evolve into Sirfetch'd, which is pretty cool. Battle-wise, I'm going to be honest, not the best. I don't think either of these Pokemon really have the best when it comes to battling. You probably have a better chance of using Farfetch'd with, like, First Impression or something like that. But still, design-wise, a really, really cool Pokemon. Next, it's going to be Zigzagoon, Linoon, Obstagoon. I feel like I've covered these guys in a previous Pixelmon update, but we want to talk to them again. Zigzagoon, or Obstagoon, has that, of course, signature move of Obstruct. Has a really cool ability that you can take advantage of with, like, a Flame Orb or a Toxic Orb. You can take advantage of Facade. The only bad side to these guys, design-wise, they look phenomenal. Bad side is they're 4 times weak to fighting-type Pokemon. Or fighting-type moves in that instance. So, I don't know. Really cool Pokemon, but yeah, a Brick Break will probably destroy it. Next, we have probably one of my favorite Galar Pokemon, Generation 8 Pokemon. We have Galarian Meowth, which is pretty cool, because Meowth already had a variant from a different region. Now it has another one. So it has Kanto Meowth, Alolan Meowth, and now we have Galar Meowth. Then it has an exclusive evolution in the form of Berserker, which is basically a Viking cat. This thing is phenomenal. Hidden ability, Steely Spirit is pretty cool. Tough Claw still works really well with this. Has access to things like Fake Out, Taunt, things like that. Good coverage moves in the form of like Zen Headbutts. Iron Head, of course, to get that stab. You know, really good Pokemon. One of my favorites. I promise you guys that Berserker is one of my favorite Pokemon in this game. Then we have Mr. Mime and Mr. Rhyme. So I like this because they're, of course, variants of already known Pokemon. But when you get added that evolution, it just makes things a lot better. We have ourselves Mr. Mime and Mr. Rhyme. I'm going to be quite honest with you. The only thing that I can really say about Mr. Rhyme here is that right here on his stomach. Those yellow things right there, those are his eyes as well. I've seen them blink. I've done raid battles and I'm just, oh my god, that thing blinks. I don't know how it does in Pokemon battles, but it's a really cool Pokemon. Next, we have Ponyta and Rapidash. Ponyta was, of course, the Pokemon that took 24 hours to get revealed. If you guys remember that in Pokemon, they did like a live stream for 24 hours. They hinted at a little Ponyta running around. And at the end of the 24 hours, they showed us this, which looked really phenomenal. But then evolved into Rapidash. I feel like Rapidash kind of was a letdown. I really want to like Rapidash, but not going to happen. Not something that I'm necessarily a fan of. Then we have the newest Pokemon. We have Slowpoke and Slowbro. Slowpoke was announced when they announced the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. And they announced it, like, they made it available pretty much right then and there. People started shiny hunting it and stuff like that. Pretty cool. We kind of got images of how Slowbro was going to look. We really didn't know how it was going to look, actually. But here we have it. We have a Psychic Poison type Pokemon, no longer a Water type, and it looks like the Shelder bit his arm instead of his tail, which is pretty cool. Does have that move that focuses on either the Pokemon special or attack stats, so depending on what you have there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We know for a fact the Slowking is coming soon, so that's not going to happen until a future update. Of course, Crown Tundra has to happen for that, because we're not going to just assume what Slowking looks like. So we have to wait for how that looks. But that's pretty exciting, though. It's pretty exciting, because we know there's updates already going to happen in the future. Then we have Galarian Stunfisk. I remember covering this as well. This is an alternate version of course, regular Gen 5, Unova. Yeah, the Unova Stunfisk, which is pretty cool. Ground Steel, I believe, is the typing. I can't really say much about it. Don't really know too much about it, but yeah, there's that. Then we have Weezing. It's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. We have Galarian Weezing, which is I believe, a Poison Fairy type. And it has that neat ability, Neutralizing Gas, that pretty much cuts off all abilities on the board. Really cool Pokemon. Also has, I believe, access to one of the terrain setting moves. I'm not entirely too sure which one, but I believe it has access to that, which is pretty cool. Then we have Yamask and Runigregus. Yamask, has a different form and a different evolution. In this form, it can, of course, and a regular Yamask can evolve into Cofagrigus. Galarian Yamask evolves into Runigregus, which is pretty cool. I believe it is a ground ghost type Pokemon, which is honestly pretty cool. And then when it comes together, it's like an actual like a Ruin. I don't know. It looks really cool. I think it has a really cool design. The way to evolve it in Pokemon Sword and Shield, though, is actually pretty ridiculous. I don't know how to do it in this game, but it is really ridiculous. But these are all the Galar variant Pokemon added into Pixelmon in this update. However, it's not the only Pokemon added, because we got all the legendary Pokemon that you can think of at the moment added into Pixelmon Generations. Even a Pokemon that you can't officially get in Pokemon Sword and Shield and Pokemon Home or any of those official games is in Pixelmon Generations first, which is pretty cool. So I want you guys to check that out. But yeah, let's hop over there. I'm going to show you guys what those legendary Pokemon are. Not gonna lie, Generation 8 had some legendary Pokemon that I honestly didn't think there was too much to. When the first base games of Sword and Shield came out, there was only 3, Eternatus, Zacian, and Zamazenta, which design-wise I thought they looked phenomenal, typing-wise they were phenomenal, but I felt like the generation lacked a lot of legendary Pokemon. Isle of Armor came out, and we got a few more. So, of course, we are going to cover that. We're going to cover the new legendary Pokemon. First things first is going to be Eternatus. This one's actually very special because it actually has a Dynamax form, and Gigantamax form in that instance. But in Pixelmon, it's actually also available. The players can have it. But there's also a pretty cool way, because the only way that Eternatus spawns is actually in Gmax form. And it has 5 times the health that it normally does, or normally would, which is supposed to bring a challenge to trying to catch Eternatus. Park Balls and Master Balls do not work on it, so it's definitely there to bring a challenge to you guys. Once you catch the Eternatus that is Gigantamax, however, it'll go back to its base form, like this one, for example. But it's a pretty cool, neat way to kind of encounter an Eternatus. Like, when I cover Eternatus in a future video, it's going to be pretty cool, because it's not going to be something that I can normally just catch in a Master Ball and we move on. I'm going to be there trying my best to try to get it down so that I can actually catch it, which is pretty cool. Next, we have a Zacian, which is the one with the sword in its mouth, which looks phenomenal. And then we have a Zamazenta with the shield right around its head, which is pretty cool. These two Pokemon, of course, the box are legendary Pokemon, are now in Pixelmon Generations. Pretty neat way to get these, by the way. I'll be covering that soon. That'll actually be my the next video. I know I've talked about doing Darkrai, I've talked about doing Kyogre and Groudon and stuff like that. This one more than likely is going to be my very, very next video, just so you guys can see it. So I'm excited to showcase Zacian and Zamazenta for you guys. Then we have Kubfu and Urshifu. These two are the ones that got added in the Isle of Armor DLC expansion that just came out maybe about a month ago in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It is a fighting type Pokemon. Urshifu is kind of pretty cool because it has 2 different forms that you can work with, depending on how you evolve it, because you can evolve it into a it's like Single Strike Fury and then Rapid Strike Fury, which is, one is Dark type and one is Water. They both are fighting type though, so which is pretty cool. Really cool Pokemon, and it's a pretty cool way to get it in the Eye of Armor, and I think it's honestly a pretty cool way to get it in this game. It's supposed to be tough. It's supposed to make it tough to try to get these legendary Pokemon, so that's going to be something I'll cover in a future video, so be on the lookout for that. But Kubfu and Urshifu are now in Pixelmon. And the final legendary Pokemon is actually a mythical Pokemon. It's Mojo Jojo. We got Mojo Jojo in Pixelmon Generations. Of course, this Pokemon's name is Zarude. It's going to be the star of the next Pokemon movie that it's due to come out probably in August, I believe. It is a dark grass type Pokemon. Very little is known. We know about its signature move and we know about its ability, but we really don't know anything else about Zarude, which is pretty cool, because like I said, this is the Pokemon that's not even out in Pokemon official games yet. You know, it's not even there yet, but it's in Pixelmon. I would probably do have its moveset based off of Pokemon Home, but still, like, there's not really much we know about this Pokemon. We don't know how it acts. We don't know pretty much anything else about it, which is pretty interesting. But this one also has a pretty neat, like, spawning mechanic. It's like if it took over Mew's spawning mechanic, so that's something we can talk about in the future. Actually, I can talk about it right now. So, it spawns in Jungle Hills, Mutated Forest, Bamboo Forest, and Origin Island. Origin Island, of course, is kind of host to a lot of legendary Pokemon, which is pretty cool. But I like it. I think this is pretty cool. I feel like this one is, like, very, very special. Like I keep saying, I'm going to keep reiterating it. It's not in the Pokemon games. It's not in the official Pokemon games, but it's in Pixelmon. So take advantage of that. Have some fun with it. But yeah, these are the new legendary Pokemon in the Pixelmon Generations. This makes it 100% Pokédex completable, which is pretty cool for the time being, because we know Slowking is coming. But it's not the only thing getting added into these this update. So I'm going to get that ready for you guys so you guys can see it, because we have a few more Pokemon and special texture. You guys know, I know you guys love those special textures. We're going to be covering that, and there's other things that we can cover as well. So next, we have something that's being classified in the patch notes as Cosmetic Pokemon models. So they work very, very similar to special textured Pokemon. The thing is, nothing really changes except the cosmetic part of the Pokemon. It's really weird. It's not like Meowth, for example, the special texture Meowth turns the Meowth black. It's nothing like that. This one kind of adds like an item, like a hat that the Pokemon is wearing. It's really all actually hats now that I think about it. So let's take a look at it. So we have Eevee. We have 3 different Eevees. We have the one on the left is pale, the one on the middle is light, and the one on the right is dark. And these are all the hat variants that comes with it. We have Detective Pikachu is in Pixelmon now, which is pretty cool. Then we have Shuckle with some shells, you know, some Koopa shells. You have the green shell and the red shell on top of its head. Then we have the Butterfree line as a bug catcher hats. So we have Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree with the bug catcher hat. So these are new cosmetics added into the Pixelmon Generations update. But it's kind of like not the only one. It's kind of really weird. I have to cover it. We're gonna keep going. I know this video is gonna get a little too long, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so this is kind of cosmetic. So I'm pretty sure you guys can see pretty much the Pokemon that I have in my party at the moment. First Pokemon that we're going to be talking about is going to be Mewtwo. At the moment, keep in mind that, of course, bugs are being reported at the moment to Pixelmon to make sure they get fixed for the next patch. So if you guys see something like this for your Mewtwo, that might be the case. Might be something to do with my resource pack as well. So keep in mind, you know, it's not always perfect, but this will make it perfect, right? So we have our Mewtwo, and we have Mewtwo armor. And now we have Armored Mewtwo, which is, honestly, I think is really, really cool. And of course, you can ride it as well if you guys really wanted to. But riding Pokemon in Pixelmon is always, well, dumb. But this is pretty cool. We have Armored Mewtwo in Pixelmon Generations now. I think that's really cool. But that's not the only Pokemon that has some sort of cosmetic change. If you guys played Sun and Moon, Generation 7 Pokemon, you know that there's, they got rid of the HMs, for example. But they wanted to make sure you still kind of use them, if that makes any sense. You had to call you had to call some Pokemon to help you out. So in this case, Machamp is one of them. We're gonna throw a saddle on it, and it should turn into one of those saddled Pokemon from Sun and Moon. So there we go. And why? Because Machamp kind of holds you in his hands. That's why. Look, he's holding you in his hands. See? That's pretty cool, right? And they all have some sort of pretty much a form to it. Mudsdale has a saddle, right? That's pretty cool. And then Stoutland should have a saddle as well. It does, yeah. Stoutland has its saddle as well, which looks really cool. Tauros has its... yeah, it does, yeah. I was like, does Tauros have its saddle? Tauros looks really good. I like this. But the one I'm excited for is because Charizard doesn't get enough love in Pokemon. We throw a saddle on him, and we're going to be flying this. Oh, that looks so good, honestly. It looks so good. Of course, yeah, riding Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. I like that. Riding Charizard with an actual saddle on it. That's pretty cool. I think that's a really cool feature. Of course, there's one more that I haven't, that I don't have at the moment. It's Lapras. Lapras works the same way. It has a saddle. It'll change pretty much cosmetically that way as well. Another thing that I want to note when it comes to cosmetics, real quick, is Wooloo. Wooloo and Mareep can now both be sheared, and you can dye it any color. So, theoretically, your Wooloo can be blue, right? Or red, right? Same goes for Mareep, which is pretty cool. I think that's a really cool take on having your own take on these Pokemon, I guess is the best way of saying it. The Furfur Groomer had a little bit of a revamp. The Groomer now spawn naturally, of course, in the world. You can select what form you want, so what Furfur you want. And there's no longer a timer, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think that from the looks of it, that looks like all the cosmetics. There's a few items got added in. I'm going to cover those as well, but the cosmetic side of things is all out the window already. Okay, new Pokédolls have gotten added in. There's only 3 this time, so it's going to be Krabby, Sableye, and Shiny Krabby. Well, it's Shiny Krabby, actually, because regular Krabby's already been in. So Shiny Krabby, Sableye, and Shiny Sableye. This is pretty cool. In my, what I know a little bit of backstory on is Krabby is actually one of the development team's favorite Pokemon. So I can see why we got some Krabby love here. I can only assume Sableye probably fits the mold there, where it is probably somebody on the devs team favorite Pokemon. That's why it got added in. That's not the only item that also got added in. We have one final item, and it's kind of important. It is the Rotom catalog. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a way to change between the Rotom forms. So what I ended up doing is I gave myself a Rotom so we can cover it. So that's regular base Rotom. We're going to right-click the catalog on Rotom. Whoa. There it is. Right-click it. And you can pretty much change what form you want your Rotom to be. In this instance, I think Wash is the best. Wash is my favorite. So now, I have a Rotom Wash. So, that's got it added in. It has, of course, a recipe of its own. You guys can look that up through the patch notes, or I might cover it in a future video. I don't know. You know, I don't know. But yeah, the Rotom catalog is finally here. That makes things so much easier. And the final thing that I'm going to say before we get into the special textures is there's actually a new event. This is the summer holiday event. It's live until the end of July. 1 out of every 100 Sunflora, Machamp, Lapras, Snorunt, and Miltank will appear as a special skin. So if you guys don't want to spend money on public servers, or you guys kind of don't want to cheat, I guess, to get these special textured skins, the event is going to help you get those special textured skins. So take a look at that, have some fun with that. 1 out of every 100 of those Pokemon spawned in are going to be special skin. It's all RNG based. Good luck, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, of course, the event going on at the moment. However, it's time for the special textured Pokemon. I know you guys love those. I know that you guys love those. We're gonna get that all ready. I don't see them beforehand. I pretty much see them at the same time as you guys do, and hopefully we see some pretty cool ones. It's time. It's time. I know it's your favorite time of the video. I know it is. I know it is. We are going to be taking a look at the special texture Pokemon that they got added into this update. I think I'm going to be able to cover every single one of them. I hope you guys enjoy. I think this is going to be really, really fun. First time seeing it myself. I don't know what's in here. I know, of course, the patch notes tell me what the Pokemon are based off of. I don't know how they actually look, however. So, and plus, I'm going to tell you right now, there's one in here that I'm very, very excited to take a look at. So, we're going to grab the first batch. We have a batch of 5 to start things off. These are pretty cool because these are Animal Crossing related, except the Miltank, of course. So, this is the first one. We have Hoot Hoot, who is based off of Celeste. This is the one that in Animal Crossing tells you about the shooting stars on your island, if I'm not mistaken. My girlfriend plans to cosplay it for like Halloween or something. It was pretty cool. So if you follow me on Instagram, link in the description, you might see that in the future. But yeah, this is Celeste. Then we have Blathers. I think this one's really cool. This one looks really, really good. This, of course, is the one that runs your museum in Animal Crossing. So this is the one that's afraid of bugs. So that's something to look out for. And it just tilted its head at me. Then we have a Spoink. This one I don't know who it's based off of. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Animal Crossing characters. But Spoink is an Animal Crossing character here. And then so is Grumpig. No idea who this is. Stitch? No, it's not Stitch. No, it can't be Stitch. I have no idea who it is. So again, I call your guys' help in the comments down in the video below. Yes, I said that correctly. Let me know what these characters are based off of. And finally, we have Miltank, which is a summer skin. It's based off of ice cream, if I'm not mistaken. Totally looks like a donut more than ice cream, but it looks like a sprinkled ice cream, which looks pretty cool, though. I think that looks really cool. Look at me. Come on. There we go. Now it's turning around. I love Miltank's eyes, though. Its eyes look amazing. Then we have the second batch. This one's going to be pretty fun, in my opinion, because we get to show off a Mega Evolution Pokemon. Plus, I think we also have a Pokemon that's kind of like brand new to everything in general. First, we have Heracross, who is looked like it's based off a King Stag Beetle. I don't know. I guess it's based off of a real bug. I'm not entirely too sure. However, if we Mega Evolve, it's based off of a Goliath Beetle. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, don't run away from me, This looks cool. I like this. I think this one looks a lot better than the regular one. But then again, I guess they're just based off of bugs in general. I don't know myself. So again, comment section, I ask your help. Next, we have, these are the ones where it gets really fun. We have Gossifleur, who, there's not really much you can really tell. You can see kind of hair design there. It's going to be split with white and red. Can't really tell what it is, but the Eldegoss should kind of give it away, because it's based off of Mirror B. If you guys played the Shadow games on the GameCube, we're talking about Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Mirror B was an antagonist and had probably the best theme in both those games. Coliseum's better than XD, by the way, but both those games had the best theme out there, which is really cool. Plus, they had a pretty pog team of Ludicolo's. And then we have more Pico. It's based off of a Nintendo Switch. It even has the buttons. It has the plus and minus button. I didn't notice that. I thought it was just going to be like the buttons itself. Or not even the buttons. I thought it was just this color. Is that a Nintendo on the back of it? Oh my god, that's amazing. More Pico is a Nintendo Switch. That's amazing. I love that. And then this Pokemon is, I guess, making its debut and everything, because I don't think it actually exists in official Pokemon canon or anything like that. But It is Primal Palkia. We have Primal Dialga already in the mod pack, but we need something solid for its counter side. Or its counter pick? Counter side. Yes. And that's Primal Palkia, which is pretty cool. It looks really good. I like this, honestly. That red gem on its shoulder looks really, really clean. Really nice design. I think I still prefer Primal Dialga more, but still a really, really cool Pokemon. Then we have our Deoxys forms. All four have a different form. All four of them are based off of the galaxy, so let's take a look at that. Oh, that looks good. That looks like white noise. I know, of course, it's all galaxy based, but it looks really, really good. Oh, what's next? This is the attack form. This one's like red. This one looks so menacing, to be honest. I like that. Then we have the defense form. Oh. I want to say I like it, but for some reason I can't say that I do. I like the colors. I don't know, it's really weird. Now speed form. This is my favorite. Oh, and it's gonna be my favorite in Pixelmon with this special texture too. The nice slim galaxy body, like the black body, which shows like space body. It looks really good. I like the speed Deoxys. I think that's the best one so far of the four Deoxys. That, and then I think regular form. Then we have the final four. Corsola and Cursula have a new form, and they're based on Watermelon, which is pretty cool because like they're like they're not spikes, but I guess the coral coming off of them is translucent, so you can kind of see through them. But it looks really cool, really based on Watermelon. It looks really, really good. What about? Yeah, like I said, they're very translucent, so you can kind of see through them. But yeah, based off Watermelon, it looks like the coral of Cursula kind of ate through the Watermelon, which is pretty cool. I like that. Then Vaporeon already has a Halloween skin, but it has a summer skin too. And this, honestly, Summer Vaporeon actually looks really, really nice. It's probably better of its Shadow variant, or its Halloween variant. This looks really, really good. And then finally, rounding things off, Jirachi has a skin. And this, oh, is this eye in the belly open? It is, huh? This right here, let me read to you what it's based off of. It's based off of Hana Tanabata. I don't know what that means. Again, I ask you guys' help in the comment section below. But it looks really, really nice. Oh, I like the little tags on it because those have to be like wishes and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna look this stuff after I finish up here. But guys, that's going to be it for today's update. Of course, we got a bunch of fixes. We got a couple remodels when it comes to like things like Ultra Necrozma, Malamar, Solosis. Those are remodeled, stuff like that. Fix a couple sprites here and there. All the moves that you can think of that are signature moves when it comes to the Galarian variants and the legendary Pokemon have been added in. Any items that you think are very necessary, so for example, like the Rusted Sword and Rusted Shield, those have been added in. Anything that you can think of that's necessary for the Pokemon, be it moves or items, should have been added in. So that's it for today's update. I'm kind of excited because I got, you know, I'm gonna be real. I follow the Pixelmon Generations Twitter page. I follow PokeNinja, and I remember seeing a tweet maybe about a year ago, maybe about a year ago, and it looked like they were working on dens. I don't know if that project got dropped. So if we get raid dens in Pixelmon, it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be something I'm gonna be looking forward to. So my prediction is that's what we're getting next update. Actually, I think the patch does the patch notes have anything here? No, I was like, I feel like the patch notes sometimes kind of have like a little bit of a teaser of what we're getting in future updates. So my prediction is we're getting dens probably in the next update or an update soon after, which is going to be really, really fun. If you guys enjoyed today's episode / video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So just because we hit 2,000 subscribers doesn't mean we're done. I want to hit 5K by the end of the year. I know it's a very, very large goal to reach, but I believe that you guys can help me reach that goal. If you guys enjoyed the content here on this channel, don't forget to probably share with a friend. Maybe they might like it as well. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.